Hi guys, following up on our video on the cauliflower, I just do a quick one regarding the broccoli. Okay, very similar to the cauliflower. It's got almost the same type of vitamin. The way you prepare it is very similar. So just take this chance to do a very quick video. Again, we set up the station as usual. We've got the 3 containers. Now, how do you work with the broccoli? Slightly different than the cauliflower, but in the same time it's very similar. So this is your raw product. Okay, as you start, first thing to do, of course, you're gonna trim that untidy bit. Okay, so you work by hand, but you don't want to cut too much because you can actually recycle all these bits here. Now, the way you work, again, like the cauliflower, you're gonna, let me see in the video, you're gonna kind of cut here. You see, these little kind of branches, so the florets. So again, we're gonna be cutting one by one the florets, and we're gonna put them in water. So like the cauliflower, we're just gonna gently look at all of these little flowers. You see, we've made these nice ones. And you can just go with your knife, and as you can see, you discover there's more and more of these little branches like a little tree. You just go slightly with your knife and you make these little incisions, and you're going to carve through. Very careful not to cut the whole heads at once. So sometimes you can have larger ones, but always try to keep that kind of flower kind of shape. Okay, you see this one, for instance, I didn't do it right. This is an example. You see, I've cut it in half. Okay, I'm gonna discard this one. And here, look, I've got one left, and I'm gonna cut this one off. Okay, just plunge it in water when it's done. Now, what do you do with this? A lot of people just chuck it away immediately. Now, we recycle a lot in French cooking, and this can be actually used for soups or anything like this. So in case of very thick branch like this, what you can do is trim it, and you can then reserve it for things like soups and other preparation to make a vegetable stock or anything like this. So what you'll do, usually you leave it like this. Sometimes you can make a little incision at the back like a cross. It helps for cooking. Okay, and I'm gonna put this one in water as well. Next step, you've got your broccoli heads.